Alrighty folks, welcome back to the sub, which is now proudly supported by over 66,954 weight re-rackers. As always, this video is brought to you by me, by way of my clothing line, Quality Content, QCathletics.com, link in the description if you're interested, for all of your weight re-racking apparel needs. Pretty quality content stuff, huh? Okay, great, let's start off with number 19. I might be the only one. Oh well. Us wants Jardin to get into a relationship for genuine reasons. Jardin. No. Wait a minute. Okay, this is implying that I've somehow gotten into a relationship for not genuine reasons, which is a strange concept. I just don't comment about relationship stuff. I've never said, no, I will only get into a relationship if it's for the wrong reasons, okay? Stop trying to help me and give me advice that's wholesome, okay? I will only get into a relationship if it is terrible and toxic. How dare you try to tell me otherwise? See, that's what this post implies, which is, I don't think it's correct. That's at least how I feel. Making it to the top Reddit post, nah. Making it to Jordan Reacts, definitely, dude. I mean, that's a tough one. At least on this subreddit, you're kind of guaranteed there's gonna be a video nearly every week. I say nearly because I've missed a week every now and again. But when it comes to Jordan Reacts, you have to A, be predicting what subreddit it's gonna be, and then B, it's a subreddit with much more of a general population, and I feel like it's definitely harder on a bigger subreddit to hit. But I know there are those of you who have done that, so congratulations if you've used your own original content, put it on one of the big subreddits, and I happen to have checked it out in that time. I think the bigger accomplishment is just the fact that you made it into the top of the month on a bigger subreddit, but if being in one of my videos is also cool, then I'm flattered as well, so thank you for that. Jordan Reacts. Check it out if you want more Reddit vids. There are two kinds of people. Live channels, CaptainSparklez, Minecraft, but viewers can destroy. Corvus, pee-pee poo-poo. Jesus Christ. Why? Why is that the title? I'm pretty sure if that was on YouTube, it would be flagged as like misleading content. Oh, Twitch. Such a much more relaxed place when it comes to their titles. Does that attract more viewers? If I started titling my streams Pee Pee Poo Butt, would people be like, wow, this seems great, better click and check out what's going on? Well, you know, the first time that it happens, probably. That's the thing, is that when it comes to doing something weird and zany and out of the ordinary, it has to be out of the ordinary. As soon as that becomes the ordinary, all of a sudden, it hits status quo again. And then if you do like a normal title, after all of your stuff is usually way out there and pee-pee poo-poo, then all of a sudden that'll be like, wait, you titled it normally? Something's up. I gotta check what's going on here. So it's just all about kind of differing from the norm, and that's, okay, anyway, pee-pee poo-poo. Good job, Kara. Great job. To be fair, I had Minecraft butt in my title, but even so. You're never safe. Jardin making a joke in a video that he thinks will be forgotten. All right, CaptainSparklez, write that down. Yeah, you guys don't miss a thing for a moment. Nothing ever slips by. I'm like, God dang it. I thought that I could just like let this one skate by. They wouldn't notice that I did something dumb. But no, I know one of the future posts that we're gonna get into in a few minutes is the fact that I had an axe in my inventory and then I used my fist to punch a wood and people are like, haha, we spotted. Don't think we didn't notice, you idiot. You think you're not gonna be made fun of for this snafu? You were wrong. Kinda an old joke, but still worth posting. Jardin gets first place in parkour in Minecraft Monday. Also, Jardin misses a 2-block jump. Okay, all you freaking parkour pros out there, have you never in your entire lives missed a 2-block jump? You've never just had a little bit of a gaffe? You just zoned out for a second, maybe your mind wandered elsewhere. Something caught your eye out of the corner of your room. A text message came up on your phone and illuminated the screen because you forgot to turn the phone over while you're recording. It's never happened to you? You've never been distracted and just messed it up? Or just, sometimes you just misjudge, all right? I bet that if each and every one of you watching this went out and had to take 10,000 2-block jumps in a row, you'd probably miss one. All right? For every 10,000, you're gonna get one miss. And yet, you make fun of me. How dare. Let me just ruin the Carrera GT a little bit for you, Jordan. You're welcome. What does this have anything to do at all with? I don't understand. Also, why is it like LGT? No, okay, this. God. Hey, you guys are really weird. I don't know what else to say. Oh God. All right. Yeah, Kara actually asked me, like, last week. She's like, "Why are people telling me things about Carrera GT?" And I'm like, I genuinely have no idea. I mentioned that I was interested in getting a Carrera GT at some point in the future, and it had nothing at all to do with you in any way. You were not mentioned at all. Don't worry. Somehow it was just taken and somehow made to be related to you somehow. So sorry about that. I don't know why that happened, Kara. My apologies. Oh boy. I recreated Fallen Kingdom's thumbnail in Blender today. Now I want to recreate Fallen Kingdom entirely in Blender, but I need Lord Jardin's blessing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, you're welcome to try to redo it if you want to. I will say, if I want to give a little bit of constructive criticism, Herobrine's mouth being surrounded by the texture, I think you want to go one or the other, right? Either you want the texture to just be there, or you want the mouth to be there and not have the darker lip texture, because it makes it look like clown lips just a little bit. That's my only bit of feedback that I would give there. But otherwise, looks like good stuff. Feel free. Do you have my blessing? You're free to give it a go. I encourage people to learn 3D animation. It's cool stuff. Yes, Jardin, the crying obsidian has a sweating particle effect. How people see crying obsidian, how Jardin sees crying obsidian. I stand by my word. No. Okay? Crying implies it's coming from the eyes. There's two kind of focal locations on the face. The crying obsidian, despite the name, it's all over the place. Okay, when you cry, do you cry from all over the place? Because if you do, you should see a doctor. That's a problem. Might be called crying obsidian, but it's all over the place. When you exercise, you crying through your pores. Is this the hill that you wish to unalive on? Because I know some of you will, okay? So when you start exercising, you better tell everyone, man, I worked up quite the cry today. And I'll be like, oh, is everything okay? No. I just started crying out all my pores when I was running on the treadmill. That's on. They'll be like, what are you talking about? And you'll be like, well, have you seen crying obsidian in Minecraft? It's crying out of all over. And so was I today when I exercised, because it was hard and I got nauseous. You hurt their feelings, Jardin. Hey, you know what? Why don't I live in the Nether? That sounds fun. That's not something anyone would have said prior to 1.16. Moving to the Nether, I'm moving to the Nether. Sad, screw the Nether noises. I mean, let's be honest. The title is Screw the Nether, right? So, at first glance, you're like, it's not a place you really want to live. Most people don't want to live there. I would bet you, statistically, out of all of the houses out there in Minecraft worlds that people have played, most of them are probably in the overworld. I bet it's a pretty small percentage who've been like, you know what, I'll make my base in the Nether. It's happened. I'm not the first. I'm not the first to do really anything out there. It's very difficult when there's 7 billion people in the world and most of them are on YouTube to be the first at anything. But I'll be the first in 1.16. Definitely. Nobody else has done it yet. Imagine using an axe. Who does that? Not our captain. Yeah, okay. Yep. I realized that I did this in the UHC last week. I'm aware. Mostly because of this post, I'm aware, but an unforgivable gaffe. A completely criminal snafu. I should be put on trial. Dropped out of the world to my unalive and never be seen again. I know. This is a bad one, folks. Will he ever recover? The CaptainSparklez stonks are tanking. They've already been going down for quite some time, but now absolutely tanking. Dropping through the bedrock into the void. That's where the CaptainSparklez stonks are going. What an idiot. Had an axe. Used his fist. God. What a dummy, dude. What a dummy. Feel old yet? November 20th, 2018. We won't play. It's number 2. March 1st, 2020, OSHA number 5. I mean, feel old yet? It's only, what, a year and 4 months apart, but yeah. Yeah, I know, it's... Alright, gee, alright, one moment. Honestly, I may have needed to use a cleaner, but are you not entertained? There you go. Okay, I fixed it for you. Now we can officially reset the countdown clock and do this again in another year and 4 months. All right, everyone? All right. I drew some SMP Earth Peeps. That's a pretty cool one. I saw this on Twitter because Genesator tweeted it. Now I have a freaking thing here on my mic. Yeah, I should have used a clean one. I do dust. That's why this thing is dirty. It hasn't been sitting there for years. I do dust. It just... The mic is a complicated mechanism. All right? Very intricate with a lot of intricacies. It's difficult to dust properly. Okay? That's all. Anyway, Genesator, quality content. I appreciate it. It looks very cool. And I am also looking forward to more animations, hopefully at some point, because they are nice. So it's 2 a.m. I just spent an hour on this. May I present to you Jardina Marin. I mean, Jardin's also a woman's name, by the way, but anyway. I mean, I guess I'd hug me. Whatever. It's a little weird, but that's fine. Thank you for this quality work. The world definitely needed this beyond the Snapchat make you a girl or boy filter. Oh boy. Relatively new to the community, and I've just started watching the series that shall not be named. Jardin. All I've done is hug a girl. Also Jardin. Captain, do you want to see my rod? Well, I'm just asking myself if I want to see my own rod, and quite frankly, I do. It's a quality Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending Fishing Rod. Who wouldn't want to see that? Did all those enchantments exist in Mayanite Season 1? God, I can't even remember, actually. I know I'm talking to Captain Capsize here, okay? And chat definitely told me to ask Captain Capsize if she wanted to see my rod. Let's not misconstrue here. I was just acting on the whim of the chat, and it's really you guys who should be ashamed of yourselves for it, okay? Let's just get this out of the way. Don't waste netherite on hoes when she tries to hug you on the first date. Never has a hoe so fast before. When I said that line, I knew there was some possibilities with it. So I appreciate you making use of it. Thanks very much. I think I also saw something. It wasn't even on this subreddit. It was like on Twitter. And it was like using this line in meme format. And it had like a bunch of, I don't know, it was a screenshot. It had a bunch of interactions and what have you. And I was like, I'm happy this happened. Also, I saw people linking me a couple days ago. There's a post on iFunny that was like front page or something that was me with the title that I once hugged a girl or something and me looking melancholy in the video. They blacked out my channel name and I was like, why you do that? Why can't people know it me? I don't appreciate that. That's sad. Doesn't count it's on video. When the ship sailed, everyone keeps talking about Jardin hugging a girl, but we're all forgetting this. Yeah, well, obviously, just as we saw last week when it came to the kiss in Let's Not Talk About That, if it's scripted, if it's on video, it doesn't count. This is obviously for the sake of content, okay? And I just said I once hugged a girl. To be fair, I wasn't talking about I hadn't kissed a guy, because obviously this is taking place here, but it was on video, so it also doesn't really count, right? So, you know. In fairness, nothing was misconstrued to anybody here. So there you have it. I once hugged a grill. And the top for the last week is unfortunate. When your girlfriend gets a new boyfriend a minute after you break up. Oh boy, there we go. There we go again, folks. Glad we were able to make use of this. You know, if I had to give you just a word of advice in this specific instance, if a woman has a new partner like immediately after you've broken up, the odds are that that relationship was kind of forged over a bit of time, and it's probably going on in the background of your relationship. Unfortunately, that is, if it's that immediate, it's likely that's kind of what was going on. But anywho, in this meme format, it works well. Thank you guys. Did Google actually perfectly like translate what I said? Because if the auto-generated captions did that, I'm impressed. Good job, Google. Thank you. Okay, that is it for the last week of my sub. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to watch more of these videos. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. You can also sub to the sub if you want to become a weight re-racker and all that good stuff. And that's it. I'll see you next time.